సరే కట్టుకది వీడియో తీసుకో మీరు కట్టుకరా కావాలంటే క్లీన్ చేసి నేను నా వీడియో తీస్తున్నా అదే ఏముంది కదా వీడియో అక్కడ నుంచి పైన పూలు ఉన్నాయి వైట్ ఇది తీయచ్చా? ఇది తీయచ్చా? ఇది ఒకటి తీయచ్చా? ఇదిగో ఇది ఒకటి తీయచ్చా? అదే నేను చెప్తాను మీరు.
ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. హరి ఓం. ज्ञये नमो नमोऽग्नये पृथिवीक्षिते पृथिवीक्षितेऽग्नये नमो नमोऽग्नये पृथिवीक्षिते अग्नये पृथिवीक्षिते पृथिवीक्षितेऽग्नयेऽग्नये पृथिवीक्षिते लोकस्पृते लोकस्पृते पृथिवीक्षितेऽग्नयेऽग्नये पृथिवीक्षिते लोकस्पृते पृथिवीक्षिते लोकस्पृते लोकस्पृते पृथिवीक्षिते पृथिवीक्षिते लोकस्पृते लोकं लोकं लोकस्पृते पृथिवीक्षिते पृथिवीक्षिते लोकस्पृते लोकं पृथिवीक्षित इति पृथिवीक्षिते लोकस्पृते लोकं लोकं लोकस्पृते लोकस्पृते लोकमस्मा अस्मै लोकं लोकस्पृते लोकस्पृते लोकमस्मै लोकस्पृत इति लोका स्मृते लोकमस्मा अस्मै लोकं लोकमस्मै यजमानाय यजमानाय अस्मै लोकं लोकमस्मै यजमानाय अस्मै यजमानाय यजमानाय अस्मा अस्मै यजमानाय देहि देहि यजमानाय अस्मा अस्मै यजमानाय देहि यजमानाय देहि देहि यजमानाय यजमानाय देहि ओम शतमानं भवति शतायुः पुरुषस्य तेन्द्रिय आयुष्येवेन्द्रिये प्रतितिष्ठति रोचनो रोचमानः शोभनः शोभमानः कल्याणः सर्वेषाम् आयुष्य आरोग्याभिवृद्धि द्वारा समस्त सन्मंगलानि भवन्तु।
what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, and the run o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Maha, the golden elephant, is the mascot of Aria University. Some people say you can't make an elephant dance, but I have our own family member, Mr. Giri Tanari, is going to have the elephant dance to inaugurate today's celebration. Let's see what happens. Good afternoon, everyone. Namaste. It's my privilege and honor to welcome you all to the 7th Convocation and Commencement of the Aria University. In the last 1 year, there are some wonderful things happened. When I was standing here, I didn't know that the name will be changed. So the University of Silicon Andhra now has a new name, Aria University. It has some wonderful meanings in many languages, from English to Italian to even Sanskrit and Hindi. So let's take pride. Now I believe we don't need to explain to anybody what is Andhra or what is Silicon Andhra. So that's what the team felt, and now we are here, Aria University. In Rigveda, it says, let's all work towards a noble world. And let's hope for that. As you all know, the underlying philosophy of the Aria University is one world, one family. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. With that motto, we have started this concept 12 years ago, started our first classes in 2017. It's so beautiful to come year after year for the last 7 years and stand in front of some wonderful graduates and address them. Personally, I take a lot of pride in this thing. In 1987, 38 years ago, I came to this country to go to school. I was standing in the line, in the procession, was sitting out there and took the degree from the president of the Miami University. In my wildest dreams, I never thought that I would have an opportunity to stand in front of graduating students and the honor of giving the diplomas to each one of you. I think it's God's chosen path for me. I'm very, very happy for that. In the last 7 years, our alumni made some wonderful inroads. For those of you who are uninitiated into Aria University, Indians started migrating to this country as per the records. The first people, farmers from Punjab, landed in the San Francisco port in the year 1900. In the past 124 years, Indians accomplished practically in every walk of life. But the only thing they didn't focus is starting an institute of higher education, a university. And looks like the whole country waited for us to do that. And we are the first university to be founded by Indians to address the best of the blend of East and West, and then to receive the same accreditation what Stanford and San Jose State has. We started with the Carnatic music and Kuchipudi dance. Today we have 8 departments. Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, on this planet Earth outside India, there is no other university that offers master's programs in Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam, Carnatic music, Hindustani music, and Telugu language. So take pride if you are graduating in one of those things. I want to thank our outstanding faculty who have accomplished in all the fields. They are the scholars, researchers, publishers, writers, outstanding teachers. Every one of you experienced that faculty of the Aria University for the last 2-3 years, whatever the time it took for the masters and relatively small for others. As we have made an impact through Silicon Andhra Manabadi Telugu language, Stanford University last year started teaching Telugu language and they are looking for a faculty. Last year on June 1st, we had our first batch of Telugu postgraduates, people who graduated with a master's. And Stanford doesn't need to look too far. They picked one of our graduates as the faculty to teach Telugu in Stanford. Vaijayanti Pappu, a young, upcoming Carnatic music artist, she did her diploma. From that she says she learned a lot of things. She used to have the music, but the fundamental theoretical knowledge she gained. And believe it or not, this year's Cleveland Chagaraj Aradhana, she is the winner of Ragantanam Pallavi contest, and she is having a non-stop performance season in Chennai in 10 concerts starting in a couple of weeks in the summer. So the students who come to Aria, when they leave with a tremendous amount of capabilities. That is the past. You are the present. And I am confident that you have learned which you will be putting to good use. Friends, please remember, we are living in a world, we invented the computers. Now, the computer asks us to prove that we are not robots, but humans. So technology is like, getting on the reverse, and with artificial intelligence, what you are doing, unimaginable things are happening. But one thing I can tell you, your music, your language, your poetry, your literature, it may mimic, but it will never, never, never do the same thing. So you take pride, and whatever you learned, you can create wonders. Please remember, in this so much disturbance that is happening around the world, good literature, good music, good dance gives the mental health. The world is going through a mental health crisis. The future of Aria University is to provide a world with good health, physical health, mental health, emotional health. Indian knowledge systems for centuries have yoga. We have School of Yogic Sciences will be expanding in a big way. We will be having School of Ayurveda and Natural Medicine. And then we will be having a School of Medicine MD Allopathy program. And with these things, an integrative health, holistic health will be a reality. Right now we are dreaming it to make it happen in the next 24 to 30 months. Every one of you sitting in front of me and with me on the stage, let's all work together to create a better world than when we came in. And we can make it happen. Education is the main instrument, and we have that in our hand. Aria believes in that. Aria motto is, future is ours. If we want to claim the future, we need to own it. Let us own the future. Let's make it happen. All the best. Rock on, all the graduates. Carry the pride of Aria. Thank you. Aria University is very happy and proud to have a dynamic board of trustees, and then a very, very active, committed, passionate, dedicated chairman of the board, Prabhakar Kalvacharla. He is known as PK in the world. You all know that Amir Khan movie. He is that popular across the world. What he has accomplished in his life, with his good heart, he is providing a steadfast leadership to the Aria University. I request Prabhakar Kalvacharla to address the gathering.
Thank you, Anand. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay, good. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, families of the graduates and the well-wishers of Silicon Andhra and Aria University, and honored guests, and my fellow board of trustees, including the newest member of the board, Dr. Ravi Patel. It is with immense pride, and what Anand said, he's always a gracious man, he always says generous words to me, but for me it's a matter of immense pride to stand in front of all of you to represent the board of trustees as a chair of board of trustees of Aria University and celebrate this momentous occasion with all of you. I recently got my cataract, so my father is in the audience. He's prompting me. He said, "Where are your black glasses?" I didn't want my photos to be spoiled, so I'm not wearing my black glasses. Okay. To the graduating class of 2025, congratulations. God bless all of you. The other thing I just want to mention is that this is the first graduating class for Masters of Computer Sciences. So congratulations to the computer sciences. Today, whether you're getting a master's, a diploma, or a certificate, I know that all of that is due to your hard work, dedication, and enormous sacrifice by you and your families. So congratulations for a well-deserved degree. For many of you, this journey that you have taken, honestly, is a leap of faith. The reason I say this is a leap of faith is because you have chosen a small university. Today it's a small university. Tomorrow it's not going to be a small university. So I'm very grateful for your leap of faith in us, and we are going to feel very proud that you have done that. In choosing so, you chose a unique path, one characterized by personal attention, a vibrant and supportive community, and a true sense of belonging. This intimate environment, I believe, has allowed you to flourish in ways that larger institutions simply cannot afford or offer. The degree you received today, like I said, is more than just a piece of paper. I signed all of them, so I know they're not just piece of paper. They have a lot of value. It represents the knowledge you have gained, the critical thinkings that you have exhibited in achieving that, and the resilience you have demonstrated in overcoming challenges. As you consider next steps, the graduating class, I'm addressing you directly. As you consider next steps, you will encounter new challenges and new opportunities. Some of you will pursue further education. Those of you who are diploma and certificate holders today, I encourage you to come back. I encourage you to come back to the university to pursue further degrees to the university. And those of you who are especially in music and dance, we are starting the PhD program very soon in music and dances. Please consider joining us in that journey. I keep telling a lot of people, there are several institutes in the world, or in the United States itself. I believe there are 158 medical schools in the United States, but there's only one accredited university which offers, like Anand said, not only computer sciences in the future medical school, but also Indian fine arts and languages. So it's something to be very proud of, and we are very unique in that sense. So irrespective of your career, where it will embark on, you will find yourself forging new paths. Whatever your chosen direction, remember the values instilled in you during your time here. The importance of integrity, the power of collaboration, and the responsibility to contribute positively to your communities. I want to repeat that for a second, and the reason I will tell you why I'm repeating that for a second time, then you will appreciate why I'm saying that. During your time here at Aria University, I hope the values that were instilled into you, the importance of integrity, the power of collaboration, and the responsibility to contribute positively to your communities. I want to pivot to a relevant topic, and I'm going to end very soon after that, for a few minutes to highlight the importance of maintaining our cultural roots while embracing newer cultures with open arms, and also to appeal to you on one topic. So please pay attention, there's a test after this. How many of you, by show of hands, have heard Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atidhi Devo Bhava? There you go, thank you. So quite a few have heard about it. How about Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara, Swadhyayana, Ma Pramadaha? Where do you think these words have come from? Anybody? It's a small group. Let's have an interactive. Where do you guys heard it from?
Veda.
Veda? Okay, what else? Anything more specific than that? Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Taittiriya Upanishad. Okay. Very good. You'll get a few points on that. So in Taittiriya Upanishad, the beauty in Taittiriya Upanishad is that it has 3 sections: Siksha Valli, Ananda Valli, Guru Valli. Okay. In the Siksha Valli, where I quoted you from, these 2 lines are from what is called a Snataka or Samavartana section of the Taittiriya Upanishad. Taittiriya Upanishad, not that I'm an expert in it, but I know enough to say this, has a section which specifically dedicates itself to convocation address to the students. So it is given by the Guru to the students at the end of the 12th year of Gurukulam to tell the students what they should do. It's a very beautiful 11th Anuvaka, 11th poem of the Siksha Valli. And it tells you that you please treat your mother as a guard, father as a guard, and always make sure that you speak truth, you follow dharma and all the other good things. But it also says something very important. This is where I want to give you all an appeal. It says Acharyaya Priyam Dhanam Ahurutyu Prajatantu Ma Vyavachasya. Anybody heard this? So Acharyaya Priyam Dhanam Ahurutya. It says that in the commentary it says, please don't be shy to earn money, but please give it back to the institution also. Okay, this is from thousands of years. In Taittiriya Upanishad, it talks about it. It says there is nothing wrong in making money, but you also should give it back to the institution. Acharyaya Priyam Danaha Ahurtya. Okay, so please remember that. And for that, what we are trying to do, so because if you look at from Harvard to a small university, you will notice that all these institutes have a very strong alumni section. Here at the Aria University, we are also starting a very soon we are starting a alumni association. We call it AAA. Anybody knows what a AAA stands for? No, not that Alcoholic Anonymous. This is as famous as the American Automobile Association. Okay, Aria Alumni Association is going to start very soon, and I encourage you all to be part of it, so that it's a two-way street. You can benefit being part of this family, and we benefit from your continued wisdom. Okay? So I just wanted to mention that as a last comment. Remember that like Anand said, remember that you are now part of a proud legacy, the legacy of Aria University. You are part of the story of this university. And your future success will be a testament to the education you have received and the community that supported you. Stay connected to your alma mater, share your experiences, and help us continue to provide the same transformative education for future generations. I conclude, on behalf of the entire trustees, the president, the CEO, the provost, on behalf of the entire university community, I extend our sincerest congratulations to each and every one of you, and make your mark, build a future that is truly yours, and we are incredibly proud of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for such inspiring and a message from the roots of ancient wisdom. Thank you, Prabhakar. I would like to recognize the wonderful presence of Dr. Chandrasekharan, who came all the way from Bakersfield. Thank you, Dr. Chandra. I would like to recognize the presence of Dr. Naina Patel. Thank you very much for coming. Pallavi Reddy, thank you very much for coming. I would like to recognize the presence of Srinivas, the Vice Mayor of the Sunnyvale City. The words make a difference in our everyday lives and throughout our lives. The graduation ceremonies are the best occasions to listen to someone who has seen the world, who has accomplished a lot of things. Today we have someone, when I share his experience, you might have read, when first time I read, even I was like, what, is it possible? This handsome gentleman trained with Mike Tyson in boxing. So be careful, okay? And he has the same trainer, both of them learned. And then after the boxing, he entered completely into a different world of writing screenplay and being an actor from both the coasts, from New York City to the Hollywood. He wrote screenplays where people paid money for him. And then he called it good enough. Then he moved into serve the community, into politics. He got elected twice as San Joaquin County Commissioner. And he made a lot of difference during his 2 terms. He's termed out. You never know, we may see him in the state assembly, or who knows God what is in store for him. Because he is a people's person, he is a doer, he is a strategist, he is out there whenever you want. I can tell that firsthand. When we wanted to start the School of Medicine in the Central Valley, he's the first one. He was a commissioner at that time. He took time, came and met us and said, I'm with you, we will make this thing happen. He's on the same word from then to now. Now we have made a significant progress. The San Joaquin General Hospital, a county hospital, when they wanted to give a building to future School of Medicine, he inspired other commissioners, all of them unanimously voted. If something needs to be moved up, you need to have some practical experience. So he is in the right business, Delta cranes. You know what cranes are used for, to lift something up. We take pride in presenting Tom Patty to lift you all up with his message. Here comes Tom Patty.
Thank you, Mr. President. And I have to say that your opening comments and DK, your comments are inspiring for all of us. And I took this opportunity, as a public speaker for the last 10 years in office, if you want to talk about homeless, you want to talk about economic challenges and how to lift up a community, I could go on endlessly about that, but that's not what today's about. So I was very deliberate for the last several weeks when asked, can you do this? Would you be willing to be our public speaker? And of course, you never turned down an opportunity to have a microphone. So of course I said yes, because I really did feel there was a legacy that we're bringing over to San Joaquin County, and I felt this a true privilege to sit here today at this commencement. And I have to tell you, looking out at the graduates, these beautiful gals, these handsome young men, and equally the family and friends that are gathered, and the faculty and everybody here that's gathered in this room to celebrate your accomplishment, it's truly a privilege for me to be here as one of the speakers to celebrate this. And so I really have to wonder, like this picture, what happened to this guy? This is a result of 10 years of politics where you get a little bit worn and weary. But when you look at my background, I went from boxing, acting, and politics, and people would say, like, why would you choose such challenges? I said, because they are these challenges. It's not just masochism. It's because there's these great challenges that not everybody can or will do. And I like to defy odds. I like to push myself and find the pathways to success. And that's really what kind of inspired me to put together and give and share with you some comments of today's commencement. If you hold that, President. Thank you. So good news is vanity prevailed. I'm not wearing glasses, but the speech is rather, it seems like long, but it's very large font, 24. So it's going to go rather quickly. So let's jump into it. Good afternoon, graduates, family and friends, faculty, and the proud supporters filling the seats today. This is a day that you will never forget. You may forget who you sat next to, you may forget what the weather was like, but you will never forget how it felt to walk across the stage, to hear your name called, to take the next steps into the rest of your life. Let's pause for a moment and think about and truly appreciate something simple and profound. You did it. You did it. Now let's talk honestly about you, your generation, and the world you're walking through. You've come from an age and an era filled with noise, protest, political division, social unrest, environmental alarm. Over the past 10 years, you've really heard it all. The end is near. We only have 10 years left. Everything's collapsing. Nothing will ever be the same. And yet, here you are. Looking good and shining bright. In my 60 years, I've been told my fair share of doomsday fallacies. Once upon a time, we were heading to an ice age. Then came acid rain that was going to kill all plant life. Then the end of oil and gas, the vanishing ozone layer, we'll all burn, the melting of ice, which means we're all going to need a boat to survive, global warming, the end of ice, and now climate change with everything on the table. Well, let me tell you this. Throughout every generation, in every challenge, one thing has endured: the human spirit. As Mahatma Gandhi said, strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will. You are living proof that no matter what the headlines scream, the human spirit is resilient enough to face what comes next. You're not just graduating into a changing world, you're stepping up to help shape it. Now, if I were sitting where you are now, if I were your age, what would I want to hear from someone at this podium? I'd want truth. I'd want a little bit of humor. And most of all, I'd want some hope. So here it is. You're going to be okay. It's not a wish. It's a round of applause. It's going to be, you will be okay. Thank you. That's not a wish. It's a vote of confidence in your strength and your ability to endure, adapt, and to grow. Yes, life is unpredictable. You will face challenges, disappointments, roadblocks for sure. But look around. This very moment proves your ability to persevere. You didn't quit. You didn't fold. You pushed through, even when it was hard. That says everything about who you are, and more importantly, who you are becoming. Now there's something else I want to share. I want you to remember. Happiness is not something you find. It's something you create. I want you to remember that. Happiness is not something you find. It's something that you will create. It's all about perspective. We often hear, do what you love and you'll never work a day of your life. It's a nice quote, but let me offer a better one. love what you do, and you'll never resent your work. That's perspective. If you choose the right perspective, if you bring meaning to what you do, then even the hardest work can become deeply rewarding. Abraham Lincoln said, "Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be." Sometimes we do what we must so that eventually we can do what we want. That's maturity. That's responsibility. And that's life. So ask yourself, what do you want to do? How will you make a difference in your family, in your community, and in this world? Because the world doesn't need more noise. It needs more leaders, more builders, more listeners, more helpers. People willing to step up with courage, empathy, and integrity. One of the greatest lessons I've learned in my life, through business, politics, boxing, and life's ups and downs, is the importance of seizing opportunity. When opportunity knocks, open that door, let it in. Say yes. Even if it scares you. In fact, especially then. Because life doesn't reward perfection, it rewards the participation. It rewards those who show up, try again and again, and those who give the extra effort, even when no one's watching. I'm going to pause for a moment and talk about that extra effort. When I was 17 years old, I left home to be a boxer full-time. Moved upstate New York, Catskill, isolated from society. Truly, I have to tell you, there's nothing to do upstate in the mountains. We trained 7 days a week. We were dedicated. It doesn't matter how you felt, we went to the gym 7 days a week to train. There was no day off. There was no day of rest. We had something to build. It was a career. It was a path. It was a desire to be champions, to be the best at something. As dedicated as I was, I put in that effort. I put in a very strong effort. But I'm going to tell you the difference. We lived in a 3-story Victorian home. And Mike Tyson slept in the bedroom above me. For 5 years, we lived and trained together. While I'm sleeping at 2:30, 3 or 4 in the morning, I would wake up, and Mike was already training above me. See, we all put in effort, an exemplary effort. Not many people leave and go into a training camp and train 7 days a week. But Mike Tyson put in that extra effort. That's what makes the difference. That's what everybody here in this audience, that's what families, people that have immigrated here, that have become successful. It's not that it was easy. It's not that because we're in the land of opportunity. It's because they were willing to put in the extra effort, which has led us here to this day, your graduation. George Washington once said, 99% of failures comes from people who make excuses. But now let's have a little bit of fun. Life isn't just about being serious and all the time. It's about finding the absurd and ironic joy in the human experience. As Groucho Marx put it, I intend to live forever or die trying. Or Winston Churchill with his sharp wit, success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. And Ronald Reagan, and I could really truly identify with this one, I love this quote, the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Humor reminds us that life is serious business, but not always meant to be taken too seriously. Here's a reality I really truly hope you know. Imagine this. I went to church one day. I was going through a divorce. I was having a personal transition in my life that wasn't what I was expecting it to be. And the sermon from the priest that day just lit up a light bulb, and it really, truly was meaningful to me, and I've passed it on many times over. I really want you to embrace this because life is full of challenges. Imagine this. You wait for 10, 20 hours in line for a mystery ride. The ride everyone's been hyping up. You are absolutely the first. You're going to be in the very first seat on this first ride, and it's a complete, total mystery. When you finally get on and get strapped in, and you go through this tunnel, and on the other side, your ride will begin. And Here it is. Just a flat circle, and it goes around real slow. There's no peaks, there's no valleys, there's no drops, no twists, no turns, no surprises. Now, sounds safe. A lot of moms here would say, yes, that's a good ride to be on. Fathers, I'm a protective dad. I'd say, yes, for my daughter, that's a great ride. You want to ride and be safe. But the reality is, it sounds kind of boring, doesn't it? Well, that's life. Life should be that roller coaster. Life should have those challenges, those twists and turns, those peaks, those valleys. When you're up at that absolute peak, it's going to be the best view ever. When you're down in that valley and it's dark and it's cold, you're going to remember that peak and you're going to strive hard and you're going to climb back up to that peak again so once you can see that sunrise or that sunset. That's what we strive for. Twists and turns will happen, but you want to reach those peaks. You have to go through those valleys sometimes. As Helen Keller once said, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. The best stories come from the hard parts, the setbacks, the detours, the moments that challenge you when you rise rather than retreat. When you get knocked down, you will and you must get up. When things feel uncertain, steady yourself. When others look for blame, look for solutions. And remember, as Teddy Roosevelt said, it's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong person stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the person who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, but who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumphs of high achievement, or who at worst, if they fail, at least fails while daring greatly, so that their place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. That was in 1910. Graduates, this is how you build a life worth living. Not by standing on the sidelines, not by waiting till you feel ready, but by showing up, daring greatly, and putting your heart into something bigger than yourself. Over time, you will build a life, not just worth living, but a life you are proud of. Not because it was easy, but because you made it meaningful. You're not just graduates, you're creators, you're storytellers. You're the inventors of the future. And when your mystery ride is over, I hope you can look back and say, I showed up, I took the leap, I made a difference. I became someone that mattered, not just in the world, but in the lives of others. That's legacy. Last page, almost done. It's not just your degree, but it's your deeds. Not just your accomplishments, but your character. So, class of 2025, this is your moment. Step into it. Own it. Make it yours. You've made your family proud. You've made your mentors proud. And you should be proud of yourself. Because with everything you've faced and everything that lies ahead, there's one thing I know with certainty. With you, our future is in great hands. Congratulations, class of 2025, and may your next chapter be your greatest yet. Thank you.
Tom, thank you for those wonderful words. I picked one thing. Tom, you are not from government, and I hope you are there to help us. Because we need people to help to accomplish our dreams. I'm listening my own life. I would like to recognize the presence of who came all the way from India, our faculty, head of the departments, the head of the department of Telugu, Dr. Mrunalini Chunduru. Head of the Department of Bharatanatyam, Dr. Karuna Vijayendra. Head of the Department of Kuchipudi, Dr. Yashoda Thakur. Dean School of Computing, Dr. Venkat Gudivada. I would like to recognize the presence of Manohar Reddy, an attorney at law. I would like to recognize the presence of Ravi Prasad Donepudi, the director of Dhanekula Institute of Engineering and Technology, one of the best engineering colleges in India. Okay, now the crux of the event. May I request all the graduates to rise. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Aria University and as recommended by the faculty, I now confer upon each one of you the respective certificate, diploma, and master's degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Hearty congratulations. Now you can turn your tassel from right to left. Hearty congratulations to the moms, dads, siblings. I know this journey is not easy and this journey is not going to make you money immediately. You have done these degrees with the passion. That passion may stay with you lifelong. Let me tell you, there is nothing more stress buster than a passion what you like. Music and dance. I always say, people call this as liberal arts in this country, but for Indians, these are the liberation arts. Congratulations, now you may be seated. I request Raju Chamarthi, the Chief Executive Officer of the University, to present the graduates, but before he presents the graduates, he would like to share a couple of things. I invite Raju Chamarthi to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Very well done. Job very well done. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, honored guests, Board of Trustees, dear students and parents. It is with great pride and joy that I stand before you today on this momentous occasion of our convocation ceremony. It is a big milestone in your lives, celebrated. Today, we have a total of 62 students graduating from their respective tracks, 40 of them from masters, 18 of them from diploma, and 4 of them from certificate. From Kuchipudi Dance Department, we have 14 master's students, 5 diploma students, and 2 certificate students. From Carnatic Music Department, we have 5 masters, 6 diploma students and 2 certificate students. From Bharatanatyam, we have 7 master's students and 5 diploma students. From Telugu language department, we have 10 master's students and 2 diploma students. And from the computer science, it's our inaugural batch. We have 4 students graduating from MS in computer science. Yes, big round of applause. As we celebrate their accomplishments, we must also acknowledge the tireless efforts of our faculty, our distinguished professors and instructors who have provided not only the technical instruction but also mentorship and inspiration. They have guided our students to appreciate the deeper meanings behind the arts, encouraging them to explore their own creativity and expression within the framework of these time-honored traditions. Graduates, as you step into the next phase of your lives, carry with you the lessons learned through your engagement with Indian fine arts. Let the discipline, creativity and cultural awareness that you have cultivated guide you in your future endeavors. As you all know, Aria University is working towards starting the PhD research programs. I would love to see you all in one of these research programs in the very near future. I will be ready to welcome you. I wish you all the best. Before I present you the class of 2025, I want to take care of a couple of very important things. The first one, our university journal Shastra, we launch an edition of it at the Convocation every year. This is the 7th Convocation. We are launching the Shastra journal. This journal, it serves as a beacon for the preservation and promotion of Indian artistic legacy, providing a platform for scholars, practitioners and enthusiasts to exchange ideas, share insights and deepen their understanding of their profound art forms. So this year, and from this year, we are going with online edition of our journal. All these years we have been doing it in a print version. So that way, we are an online university. We want to share this wealth of knowledge with the people across the globe. So, Sriram Garu, so let us launch Shastra journal, aria.edu/Shastra. You will also very soon have all the first 6 editions also there. So that way, you can go there, read through those very interesting and research-oriented peer-reviewed articles. The chief editor of this journal is Professor T.K. Saroja from our Carnatic Music Department. I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the contributors whose passion and expertise illuminate the pages of this journal. So enjoy the learning, let the journey continue. The next, from last year we have started a tradition of identifying an excellent faculty from our university in the memory of Dr. Jaya Venugopal Memorial Award. Ladies and gentlemen, for this year, Dr. Jaya Venugopal Memorial Award goes to Dr. Divyasena Somanna from the Bharatanatyam department. This award is for excellence in Indian fine arts to an exceptional faculty member who has demonstrated unparalleled dedication, passion and contribution to our university and the broader field of Indian fine arts. I want to request elder son of Dr. Jaya Venugopal, who is here, who travelled here from Atlanta, Mr. Bharadwaj Pappu, to come onto the stage to present this award. And also I want to request Dr. Ravi Patel. Sir, please, if you stand up. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Divyasena Somanna. She is from Chennai. She is not here today, so I would request Dr. Karuna Vijayendra Garu from the Bharatanatyam department. This award carries a cash of $1,000. This award is presented annually starting from last year in memory of late Dr. Jaya Venugopal, who was a luminary in the field of academics and administration. She was very well known for her academic excellence as well as the innovative methods she developed for the academic community. And it is in her honor that we recognize the exceptional contribution of our faculty. Congratulations to Dr. Somana Divyasena from Bharatanatyam Department. Now, for the very important part of today's event, presenting our class of 2025. Sir, please. Yeah, students, you come from this side, left side to me, and then walk from this side. Venu Garu, you ready? We will start with the Department of Kuchipudi Dance. We'll start with the Department of Kuchipudi Dance, Master's Program, Anasuya Malyavantam. Chinmayi Malabhadra Patruni. Dikshita Jeligama. Gomati Sundarbabu. Lalita Katyayini Kota. Manasa Vangala. Marina Mary Anthony. Namita Muzumdar. Shivashashank Toleti. Sri Dhatri Kandlakunta. Tanuja Chavan. Moving on to diploma program. Purna Lalitya Kandala. Next we go to Department of Carnatic Music. Anjali Prabala. Master's Program. Nalini Ravi Kumar. Suparna Chaganti. Suma Jayant. From the Carnatic Music Diploma Program next. Ashika Deshmukh. Ridhi Raga Bhimavarapu. Riya Ashok. Before we move to the next department, I would like to recognize the presence of Carnatic music guru Chitravyana Shashkiran Garu, who is here. So thank you for coming and blessing our graduates today. Next, Bharatanatyam department, Master's Program, Apurva Parandhavan. Megha Anil Shetty. Rupa Anand. Sri Vidya Srinivasan. Shruti Sridharan. Next we move to the diploma program in Bharatanatyam. Amulya Ramesh. Ananyasri Sarangalwar. Now we move to the languages. Department of Telugu, Masters Program. Annapurna Avaru. Chandrika Chaturvedala Pispati. Giridhara Rao Venkata Karyamapudi. Haimavati Bachoti. Jayalakshmi Gabita, our youngest graduate from class of 2025. Give her a big round of applause. Age is just a number. Prabhakar Kunduru. Ratnavalli Vyasa Tangirala. Venkata Subramania Venugopal Narayana Bhatla. Next we move to the diploma in Telugu language. Sushma Madhuri. Now we move to our School of Computing, the inaugural batch of MS in Computer Science. Suvarna Avadhanula. Bhagyasagar Adapala. Varalakshmi Garidapuri. Yashwant Sai Kote. So that is the class of 2025 at the Aria University. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you.
To run a university, you need a dynamic board of trustees. From my right, I would like to introduce Narayanan Balakrishnan, by profession an auditor, works with ENY. Narayanan. Dr. Venu Konle, physician, nephrologist, entrepreneur, businessman, industrialist, media person. I can go on. The only field he left is still not acting. We will pretty soon will get him into Aria School of Dramatic Arts. And we have Elizabeth Shoemaker, by profession an attorney. She guides and leads in the complex maze of American legal system, and she learned Telugu, and she teaches her daughter Telugu. Thank you. Dr. Ravi Patel, by profession an oncologist, by passion he is a philanthropist. Sir, one second. And we have introduced Dr. Naina Patel. Both of them, Dr. Ravi and Naina Patel Foundation, they instituted and they support so many activities in the community. I'm very happy and proud to say, to welcome them into this family. They donated $1 million for the School of Medicine. Thank you, Raviji. Thank you. Dr. Mukkamala Apparao, by profession a radiologist, by nature a philanthropist, a spiritual leader, and he established an orphan that is a world-class orphan and supports a lot of activities. And he is deeply associated with Chinmaya Vidya Parishad. He is building another university in India. Thank you, Dr. Appa. Dr. Raghunath Reddy, by profession, a family physician, personification of goodness, and he loves to farm, but his wife does most of the work. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a beautiful occasion, lot of celebration for all the hard work you put in. Sometimes I want to remind you, one of our graduates today, 2 years ago, just like many people, with the family, went to a beach nearby. And those rogue waves, God has a plan, took her husband into the sea. This graduate has the courage. She doesn't know driving, she doesn't have a bank account, you know what the typical, comes and and all the immigrant visa not yet out there. 10 days later, she approached me, and if we could help her. She's a brilliant person. And today, I feel very happy that she completed her master's degree and took it. We believe that she creates a bright future for her 2 children. Ladies and gentlemen, Aria University, a non-profit university, when we call it as a family, we need to stand by each other. We have big dreams for the medical school to support like these things. I appeal to everyone who is out there and on the stage. Let us make this dream come true with all your support. It's possible. It's $50 million in Silicon Valley, in Central Valley. If we all come together, we can make it happen, because the world needs good health. What we have right now is the health care, people say, but actually it is sick care. Let us create that health care with positive mindset. Doctors with empathy, who thinks about holistically, not treating the symptoms, but giving you the fundamental health. As you all know, Maharshi Sushruta is the first skin grafting surgery done in India centuries ago. Indian knowledge systems, let us combine with the wonderful Western technology and research. We are sure we can build something that leaves wonderful things for the future generations. After the words of wisdom by our own trustee Dr. Appa Rao Garu, there will be a recessional music will be played. This time, the people from the stage exit first and the students go back. Once everybody departs, I request all the parents and family sit here. We will come back. In the meantime, these chairs will be cleared. All the trustees, all the faculty, all the grads, we will try to fit them on the stage. We will take a picture. And then we will go outside through the double doors. Outside, we will take picture again with the class, with the in front of the university building. Then we have set up something out, a congrats grad wall. Please take as many pictures on the stage, this stuff, and you will have the, I would like many of you see at this podium like a commencement speaker, like a president, or like an executive, one day at this university or some other university. I request Dr. Appa Rao Garu to come and say his words of wisdom.
Namaste. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Good. We start with the Omkaram. Is that all right? 3 times? सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ For all the gurus, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. I bring to you greetings from the whole of Aria University, who are on site and who are online. Respected Tampati, fellow trustees, faculty, staff, and proud graduates. We are proud of you. You all deserve a big round of applause. When Anandar asked me to give a few words of wisdom, I hesitatingly said yes. The hesitancy was not because I'm afraid of the stage, but because I don't think I'm a wise enough man. But I had the privilege of closely associating with the wisest man that I know, His Holiness Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda. From 1977 until 1993, when he attained Mahasamadhi. What I would like to share with you in the next few minutes is what I learned from him. I'm a devotee of him. I'm a disciple of him. I made one mistake of telling Prabhakar Garu that I'm going to talk about Siksha Valli, and he did already. I should not have told him that. Now I need to change my topic, which I can, and I will, and I must. He covered a few things. How many Vedas are there? 3, 4, 5, 4. Wow, very good. In which Veda is the Taittiriya Upanishad associated with, or appended to? Wow, hey, I don't have a prize to give you. You deserve one. It is associated and appended to Krishna Yajurveda. The then universities were Gurukul universities where the students stayed with the Guru and Guru's spouse. Gurus were both genders. In Siksha Valli, the Guru, as a parting advice, as a parting commandment, as a parting instruction, he gives 15 instructions to increase the standard of life, not the standard of living. You already heard Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava. In Bhishma Parva, Lord Krishna takes Pandavas to Bhishma Pitamaha and Ampasaya. He says, Tata, teach them Rajaniti. In that there is one more, Devo Bhava. Niyanta Devo Bhava. Bhishma says, Niyanta is employer. Employer is God. Aniyanta Devo Bhava. The employing institution is God. Only because of that we can provide for our families. So now we have 5 Devo Bhavas. What are they? Matru Devo Bhava, Wonderful, very good. So let's remember that as you step into the field, that Niyanta is God sent in the form of God. It is because of him or her and the institution that we can make a living. Then Prabhakar Garu said, Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. He said that, right? Yes. What is Satyam? Simple yet profound word. Gurudev used to say, Satya is to fill the gap between conviction and action. We all want to tell the truth. We all want to be honest. We know when we are lying. We know when we are dishonest. If we fill that gap, we have Satyam Vada. To fill the gap between conviction and action. Next is Dharmam Chara. Dharma, Tam, there is no equivalent word in English. It is loosely interpreted as righteousness or a duty. Neither of them does the full justice. Dharma stands on its own merit. Dharma is to do the right thing at the right time. This class is rather unique. Typically, graduating students are from high school, 18 years, 19 years, from university, 24, and now we have mothers and grandmothers. So the advice cannot be the same. The dharma varies depending on the asrama in life. Some of you are stepping from brahmacharya asrama into grahastha asrama. Some of you are already in the grahastha asrama. Some of you are in already. What are the next asrama? Very good. Vanaprastha asrama. Then you have sannyasa. Sannyasa is a way of life, not wearing the arch robes. So let us stick to the duties that belong to particular ashrama. Again, in Sekshavali he says, do not cut off the line of progeny. This applies to only some of you. Some of you have already had progeny and thriving. Some of you that have not yet done it, do it at appropriate time. Brahmacharya is a stage of life where we have restraint in speech, restraints in food, restraints in sleeping, and restraints in action. Except study, you learn. In the Garhastha asrama, you earn. What to do with it? Ananda Garu said it. Guru Dakshina. Even here, we are rather loose in collecting tuition fees. It is not mandated, a lot of scholarships. In the ancient times, there was no tuition fees. Tuition fees was collected after graduation, means job is guaranteed. After you start earning, you are expected to pay back the Guru for the knowledge that he or she has given to you to pay the Guru Dakshina. The school is also a Guru. School is the vehicle through which the Guru teaches it. So Aria University is worthy of your Guru Dakshina. When you start earning, please share your wealth with us. In Sekshavali is also said how to share it. You should be modest. Don't have pride. The left hand should not know what the right hand is doing. You should do donation in such a way, without pride, and work to the worthy organization. None of us can support all the organizations, but every one of us can support some organizations. Keep Aria University in your mind. Next, very important one, he says, Swadhyaya. Learning is a lifelong process. You just got the diploma or a degree. This has to continue. I don't have to tell you how the science is evolving. There was no internet 30 some years ago. Now you can't live without it. So continue to learn the subject matter that you are interested in. Lifelong. Continuing education. It is mandatory. Again, all this is from Sekshavali, which I learned from Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda. With this, being a punctual university, I will quit after saying thank you to Ananda Garu. He has a Sat Sankalpi, Bala Sat Sankalpi. He has a strong desire to make things happen, it will happen. Good things won't happen in a day, in a month, or in a year. It takes time. The sankalpa being strong, the sankalpa will be fulfilled. God makes no mistake. He will do the right thing at the right time for the right cause. Anand Garu, wish you the best of luck. Congratulations again. I would like, before I close, I would like to recognize a good friend of mine whom I have known for the last 70 years. He came here to see me, Prasad Rao Gogineni, who is a diplomat from Aria University, at the time Silicon Andhra University. We went to school together. We met when we were 8 years of age in the 6th grade in Gannavaram High School. Prasad, thanks for coming. He is one of the strong supporters of the then Silicon Andhra, now Aria University, and we thank you for that. Again, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Let the relations between the US and Bharat be strong, get stronger. We are number 4 economy, India. Number 1 is America. Let us fill the gap. Thank you. Hari Om.
We would like to honor our commencement speaker, Mr. Tom Patty, in the traditional style with a shawl at the hands of our chairman, Prabhakar. Tom?
Do I get an honorary doctorate?
Yes. No. Put it more wider. Then you have to remove the stands so that we can walk.
Yes.
Venkat Garu, please go and get hold of your mace. Recessional, please.